Clear and cold start across eastern Oklahoma this morning, and as we've moved into early 2016, we still haven't picked up any rainfall officially here for the month and obviously for the year. The average rainfall through today is just shy of 0.2 of an inch of rainfall, so we are starting off dry here. It looks like we'll stay dry for the next couple of days, but it looks like increasing rain chances as we move toward the middle and end of the upcoming work week. I'm not tracking any rainfall, any snow of any kind out there this morning. Storm Shield radar, it's all quiet. Seeing just a little bit of mid and high level cloudiness in a few spots, especially over into Arkansas. Thicker cloud cover has been pushed down into Texas and Louisiana. Yesterday we were seeing some of that cloudiness across south central and southeastern Oklahoma. That has been pushed to the south, and we're still seeing the heaviest of the rainfall well to our south now around Houston, extending over right along the coast of Louisiana. And then over in northern Florida, we're seeing some heavy rainfall this morning, extending from just north of Tampa up to around Jacksonville. And this rain's going to stay to the south and east of us here for the next several days. We don't have to worry too much about any rainfall, at least through most of the day on Tuesday. So for the next 2 or 3 days, looking dry across eastern Oklahoma. Brookside Cam looking up Peoria Avenue, downtown Tulsa there in the distance, looking good this morning as we're seeing mainly clear skies. 28 degrees officially here in the city. Winds are calm. They'll slowly pick up out of the north and northwest at about 8 to 10 miles per hour as we move on through the late morning into the afternoon hours. 23 in Jinx, 24 in Bixby, two of the colder readings we're seeing across the metro. You notice all locations are still below freezing here in the metro, and it's going to be probably another 90 minutes to 2 hours before we see these temperatures jump above freezing. As we take a look at temperatures now compared to this same time yesterday morning, we're running 4 degrees colder here in the city, 7 degrees colder up in Bartlesville, slightly warmer around Muskogee, and you notice we're running 7 degrees warmer this morning in Fort Smith compared to where we were on our Saturday. 21 right now in Bartlesville, 20 degrees in Ponca City, two of the colder readings up to the north and west of Tulsa. That's where we're seeing some of the coldest temperatures, and it's all thanks to just a weak boundary moving across the area. It's basically just a wind shift. It's not bringing with it even any cloudiness, but what it's doing, it's shifting those winds slowly around to the north and northwest, but staying relatively light this morning. They'll pick up a bit as we move on through the day. 23 currently in McAllister. We're sitting at 34, just above freezing this morning over in Fort Smith. Then you throw in that wind. Some places we're seeing calm conditions, other locations just a light wind at about 4 or 5 miles per hour, but it is dropping wind chills back into the teens. Still feels like 12 degrees in Ponca City, 15 in Bartlesville. Now Okmulgee's dropped to an 18-degree wind chill. Feels like 22 in Muskogee, 23 the current wind chill in Veneta, also in McAllister. And winds relatively light, especially from Tulsa off to the east. You notice calm conditions from Tulsa to Veneta, Pryor, and Tahlequah. We're seeing just a light westerly wind south of Tulsa, and to the north we're seeing a light north and northwest wind as that weak boundary slowly works its way south, and it is shifting those winds around. So it looks like we're going to see winds out of the north and northwest today, roughly around 10 miles per hour. 27 now in Wichita, 27 Coffeyville, 23 this morning in Kansas City, right at freezing in St. Louis, running in the lower 40s from Little Rock to Texarkana, Dallas, setting at 40 degrees. We're at 25 in Amarillo, 16 though as you move up toward Omaha, 27 in Minneapolis. So you notice temperatures are cold, but not that bad for early January. We're above freezing in Detroit this morning, Cincinnati at 30 degrees, Philadelphia right at freezing. So cool temperatures across the eastern two-thirds of the country, but not terribly cold for this time of the year. So as we move on through the day today, expect mostly sunny skies. We'll see a lot of sunshine, very similar to what we saw yesterday, but temperatures running about 6 to 8 degrees cooler today. Behind that weak wind shift as it continues moving on to the south, it'll bring in some slightly cooler air. Now, sunny skies today. We'll see mainly clear skies for tonight, which means another cold night ahead and a cold night for the kids at the bus stop tomorrow morning. Then mostly sunny skies around the area as we move on into our Monday. High temperatures today running low to mid 40s. Coffeyville only at 40 degrees, around 45 in Tulsa, 46 in Okmulgee, 48 in Shakota, and nearing 50 degrees around Tallahena and in Poto. Clear skies tonight, down to 23, sunny, cooler tomorrow, 41. The low 40s on Tuesday, but Tuesday night we'll see just a slight chance of maybe a very light wintry mix. Right now doesn't look like a big deal. It'll transition, if we see that on Tuesday night, transition just over to a cold light rain on Wednesday as temperatures warm into the low 40s, then lower 50s on Thursday and Friday. And right now, Nathan, the best chance of rain coming in on Thursday. And when people hear wintry mix, they start to get a little bit nervous. At this point, the amounts look very, very light, and that chance only running at about 20% Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning.
Well, it sounds like you want to keep your eye on the forecast moving into the week.
Yeah, that's right, because even yesterday morning, it didn't look like we'd see much in the way of any wintry weather, so it's kind of entered the picture a little bit. So yeah, you want to stay up to date here over the next couple of days as we get closer to that time.
All right, thanks, Taft.
Okay.